Once open, you can now pick up the light incantation, which will replace your tactical. It only has 2 charges, but you can get more from the same spot after its cooldown is done. There's more spots for the light incantation around the map as well. What the light incantation does is kill the zombies you're looking at and make them drop health that stays there until you need it. So once you get hit, they'll go to you and heal you. Next is the lightning sword and its lightning incantation. Grab another stamp, and the lightning sword is the stag one on the close left. Interact with the statue to get your sword. To start the upgrade, you need 3 lightning rods, which you can get at any point in time during the match. The first lightning rod is right here on the map on the left of Deadshot Daiquiri. The second one, you need to have dead wire on your gun and shoot this electrical panel, which is located here on the map. Once shot, it'll drop a lightning rod. Last rod, I don't know if it'll help, but I stayed underground and you need to wait until a zombie drops a lightning rod. After you have all 3, head here on the map and insert the rods into this urn. A storm will now periodically sap your sword, and when it does, you need to melee the urn. You need to do this a total of 3 times. Once done, interact with the urn, and after a couple of seconds, the sword will be ready to use. Also, melee macchiato increases its damage. The sword has a special attack which you can use by pressing both your trigger buttons. Once you are done with that, you need to head here on the map, and inside the stable, you need to shoot this horseshoe down. Once shot, pick it up and head to the castle's cannon and use it. You know if it's working if your screen gets a flash of lightning on it. Now after a while, look at the sky and a little black blue lightning cloud will form. In this video, it was past the entrance to the left pathway to the castle, but in another game that I played, it was on the well, which is on the right pathway to the castle. Head to the cloud and it will drop apart in some zombies. Pick up Pegasus horseshoe and head back into spawn, and a gold circle will spawn in here on the left of the entrance of the left pathway. Interact with it to place the horseshoe. Now kill zombies to fill it up with souls. Once done, a pedestal with the chest will spawn in. You need to melee it with the sword to open it. Once opened, you can now pick up the electric incantation, which will replace your tactical. It only has 2 charges, but you can get more from the same spot after its cooldown is done. There's more spots for the electric incantation on the map as well. What the electric incantation does is zap the enemies you're looking at, and they'll be stunned and killed over time. Next is the dark sword and its dark incantation. Grab another stamp, and the raven one is on the back left. Interact with it to pick it up. Once you have it, head here on the map, and in the room will be a statue you need to pick up. Each game the statue will be different, but they all spawn in near the bookshelves. There's the rock one which spawns right here, and the raven skull one which spawns in a bookshelf on the left of the rock statue. There's a jawbone, a rock, a fish fossil, 2 raven skulls, and a horn. Once you have it, head back into spawn and go downstairs underneath the bar and place the statue and sword into this puzzle. Once done, whichever statue you get, turn the symbols correctly. Following this cheat sheet, enter the symbols in correctly. Once done, a hole will now spawn in, and the puzzle will start spawning in orbs that will track you and damage you if you touch it. You need to direct them into the hole and get a total of 3 in there. Once done, the hole will move upstairs and you'll need to repeat this 2 more times. After the 3rd hole is done, it will head back downstairs to the puzzle, and once it's in there, interact with it to get your sword. Also, melee macchiato increases its damage. The sword has a special attack which you can use by pressing both your trigger buttons. Once you are done with that, you need to take the cave slide that's behind Pack-a-Punch, and near the end of the slide, shoot this raven. Once you are out, you have to shoot him again and he'll drop a part called Raven's Talent. Now if you want to, you can also get a free perk if you don't shoot him and wait until he drops it. Then you can just shoot him for the Raven's Talent. Once you have the Raven's Talent, take it underground in the waterways, and over here a gold circle will spawn. Interact with it to place the Raven's Talent. Now kill zombies to fill it up with souls. Once done, a pedestal with a chest will spawn in.